Greetings, family. This is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I did a sit-down chit-chat video with you because I've been traveling, going here, going there, and visiting different places in Tanzania. So, as you most of you know, I am in the pursuit of doing my land and building project. And so, yeah, I'm just visiting, checking around, going to visit places, chatting, just trying to feel my way through this whole land buying process. So, yeah, that's kind of what is in my mind as well. Just like a small piece just to do business on, maybe and to build a small structure. Also, I have other opportunities that have come up for me to actually be a part of partnering with the Jongintaba Ecovillage in Morogoro. So I'm partnering, Diaspora Connect is partnering with Jongintaba Ecovillage to just do several little business endeavors. So I did also tell you that I'm looking to expand my business opportunities and expand the business. Right now I do consultations. It's a consultation business, and under the consultations is education, tourism. That's another area that I am working on building up, gathering laying out the business plan, I would say, for the tourism, which is why I'm kind of moving around in different areas. That's something that I am also working on. So I'm currently working on several different projects. So before I implement them, I have to visit, I have to meet people, I have to get my plan in order. You have to write the business plan down, make it plain, write it down, think it through. And so that's what I am in the process of doing, setting up these different or working through these different business ideas and endeavors. So before I implement them and share them with you, then I have to get them organized right now. So yeah, I'm working on that, and then I'll present them to the public. If you are interested in visiting Tanzania and you want to visit the Jongintaba Ecovillage, I will be doing tours there, which I'm actually doing that now, which is, I think if you see in my videos, I have 2 already, and I've visited 3 times already. So I've been actually taking people on tours to the Ecovillage to visit and to meet the brother, his wife, and their son, and look at their beautiful Ecovillage, 20 acres. So I think it's 20 acres, yeah. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. So I've been traveling because I wanted to make sure I have all the travel itinerary and plans together. So if you are interested in visiting when you do come to Dar es Salaam and you want to connect with me, I have the whole itinerary set up about the cost of everything. So if that's something you want to do, you can email me at diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, diasporaconnect0@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm setting up this travel itinerary for those who are interested in visiting the Ecovillage. If Ecovillage living, sustainable living, off-grid living is something that you're interested in, everyone is not interested in it. And I noticed that, and I realized that there are a lot of people that live in the West and they are used to all the conveniences, and they prefer to live in the city areas, Dar es Salaam, Nairobi, in Zambia, Lusaka. Those are the major cities, in South Africa, Johannesburg, Cape Town, or whatever. Some people are used to that lifestyle and they want to live like that. But there are others who want to be off-grid. They want to live a sustainable life. They don't want to have all these bills, and they want to be self-sufficient. Those are the people that if you're interested and you want to go see the Jongintaba Ecovillage just to get some ideas, to see how they do things, to speak with the family. I am basically setting up tours to go visit them. I'm actually doing it now, physically doing it. I just haven't typed anything out, because it's not for everyone. As you know, everyone is not interested in living off-grid, sustainable living, eco-village life. Everybody is not going to want to do that. But those who are interested and you want to go for a visit, you can email me. diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, because we are partnering together in this project. It is a project, so another project that I'm working on. So as well as some other things that, as you know, I'm being a little bit more private in what I share online. So just know I have some things in the works and some projects that I'm working on. And if you consult with me, you get that firsthand information on some of the projects I'm doing, and how, if you're interested, when you do come, and if you want to do business, and if you want to do certain things and projects and work on things and create a business, I can provide all the information for you. I do relocation and business consultations here at Diaspora Connect LLC, or Diaspora Connect Tanzania is my YouTube channel. My name is Wanda. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. I keep forgetting to say that in my videos. And so don't forget to do that. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you know anyone that's living in the West that's interested in Tanzania, they want to visit, relocate, do business, etc., they can hit me up at diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, diasporaconnect0@gmail.com. I do charge for consultations. I charge $60 for 60 minutes, $1 a minute. So I provide information and guidance, and it's based on personal experience. It's based on personal experience and what I have actually done since I've been here. I've been here 5 years this year in July, and I have created a company. And yeah, so I'm just sharing from experience the connections I've made, the experiences I've had. And now I'm starting to incorporate tourism. And the tourism that I am interested in is more of the eco-village, taking people to visit Jongintaba Ecovillage, to see how he's living, to how he's doing it, and how the family is managing there. And it's a beautiful thing. As you can see in my videos, I have shared a couple of videos on the Jongintaba Ecovillage. So he has a channel also, Jongintaba Ecovillage. The family has their own channel. So they share with you their everyday, day-to-day life, in terms of because the husband is a teacher. He's a professor. So very knowledgeable, very intellectual. And yeah, so go and check out their channel. I may link it in the description box below if you're interested in seeing what they got going on over there also. So I will link it in my description box of this video. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to come to you because it's been a while since I've done a video, because I was traveling. But it's a lot going on in these YouTube streets. And there is a lot of YouTubers talking grimy about Tanzania, grimy, and I'm not okay with that, because it's not okay. We're visitors and we're guests in Tanzania. We're born and raised in the West, and we're guests here, wanting to do life here, wanting to create companies and businesses, and wanting to buy lease land under our companies and invest in the country, etc. So the country is opening its doors to us as welcoming as they are. Karibu Sana, and they are very welcoming to us. So therefore we should not be online talking grimy about them, because things don't go, or when I say grimy, talking not nice about the country, because things don't go our way. If business is not well for you when you come here, or you get scammed, or you get lied to, or you get played, or you don't know the language and you got a problem because you don't understand and people don't understand you, all of that is your personal problem. Consider the fact that they're opening their country to allow us to be visitors. We're visitors here. So you can't come to somebody else's house and talk dirty about them and grimy about them and think things are going to go well with you. It's not going to go well with you, right? So you have to look within. Just like you're pointing fingers at others, remember there's always a finger pointing back at you when you point a finger, especially when they're in allowing you to come into the country, to visit, to invest, and all that. That, you know, specifically, I'm talking about African Americans or Black Americans, the main ones, talking grimy, talking dirty about any of these African countries for that matter, because things are not going well with you. Yes, it's okay for you to speak your truth, but at the same time, you have to remember that it is not your country because of your passport. You come from the West somewhere. And so when you go and things don't go your way, maybe it's a decision that you made. Maybe you draw these type of situations to yourself based on the decisions that you make. So it's okay to speak your truth. People think that, you know, you can't speak your truth about what happens to you. You can do that, but it's a way to do it, a respectful way to do it, especially when you're a visitor in someone else's country, because they don't have to let you be here. I have to keep reminding people that Tanzania, anywhere on the continent, or any other countries for that matter, whether it's Thailand or the Dominican or Haiti or wherever you decide to go, these countries are opening their doors to allow you to come in as an immigrant, as a visitor, as a, you know, tourist or whatever. So it's tourism, right? So you have to be respectful of that country. If it's not for you, it's okay. Every country is not going to be for you, but you can just leave and go to another country. But to badmouth or to bash the country because things are not working well for you, business hadn't gone well for you, you got scammed, you lost a lot of money, it's not the entirety of the country. It's not, you shouldn't generalize everybody in the country is doing this to you, because some of us are here and doing well in these specific countries that you are bashing, like Ghana or Gambia or Tanzania. You know, there are, you have to admit, there are some of us that love it here. They're doing well here. They're thriving here. Not that we haven't had issues or, bad things happen to us. Like for me, I got burglared since I've been here, and I did a video about it. So I do videos about things that are a challenge to me, or things that you can do so you don't have to experience what I experienced, the negative things that I experienced, ways that you don't have to experience this, especially if you are interested in visiting, relocating, doing business in Tanzania. There are things that you could do to minimize your issues or problems that you may run into or that may happen for you. Even for me, I had to learn on my own because I didn't really have someone that was I could see online that was here before me, because I got into here in 2020. I saw a traveling sister. She was here, and I think Jules on the Run, they were here, but they were in Arusha. I'm in Dar, so it was not someone that I could kind of follow or connect with a pattern when I initially came. But when I got here, I learned a lot of things by trial and error. I learned a lot of things on my own, and it hasn't changed the way I feel about the country. I still love Tanzania. I still think it's paradise. I still think it's perfect for me. It's not like the best country, I guess, for other people, because some people have come here and didn't have a good experience. But for me personally, it's been perfect for me. I like the natural living. I like the cultural environment. I like, because the locals still have their culture here. They don't try to be like the West. And I actually like that, because I left a Western country. I didn't want to leave a Western country to come to the continent and live like I'm in the West, or feel like I'm in the West. I want to feel like I'm in a different place. And I do. I feel like Tanzania gives you a little bit of both worlds. You have enough conveniences here that you feel comfortable, but then you have the cultural off-grid type of vibe, the eco-sustainable type of life, because a lot of the locals live like that. They live that eco-village, eco-sustainable life. Like they don't need electricity. They have ways to get water. They don't have to pay for it. They don't have to pay for electricity. They build their own houses on their own land. So they do live off-grid. They live a sustainable, eco-friendly, sustainable life. So we can learn a lot from them. And I've learned a lot from them. So this is the type of life that I know I wanted. I didn't want to have these conveniences like I do in the West out here. I wanted to learn. I want to learn to be self-sufficient. I want to learn to live off-grid. I don't want to have to pay people for lights, water, and release, mortgage. I didn't want to have to do that. I wanted to be self-sufficient. So this environment in this country is perfect for what I want to do, for my lifestyle and what I dream of, right? I didn't only want to come here just to do business and make a lot of money. That wasn't my intention. But because I knew I wanted to stay long-term in Tanzania, I had to create a company, because you have to be an investor in order to want to, stay long-term and contribute to the economy, building it up and create jobs and stuff like that. So I knew that I wanted to stay long-term because I fell in love with the country. So therefore, I knew I needed to create a company or a business, which is the first thing that I wanted to do. Yes, I knew I wanted to eventually lease land, because I know as foreigners we can't buy land, but we can lease land. But we have to lease land under a company or a business, and I knew that because one of my partners his cousin was an attorney. This is how I found out a lot of the information about the laws here at the beginning when I first arrived, which I knew I needed to create a business or a company before I was able to do anything. So that's what I did. So I learned a lot through trying to educate myself and find out the laws and how the laws work for you in terms of wanting to do business, investing, in terms of like wanting to lease land, to do business, to be an investor. And so I am also deciding that I should actually do farming here. Even though I have no experience in farming, but the locals do. So I would be like having a farmhand, paying like a farm person or a local brother, Kaka, to do the farming for me, to show me, to teach me, but I would pay him to do so. So this is something that I'm looking more at now, is farming versus just leasing land to do business, because I have a company, but it would be wiser if I'm going to purchase land under the lease land under the company or the business is to do farming, because food security is always necessary in any country, for me personally, as well as for the locals, as well as for the country. So I'm looking more at farming small scale, not commercial, because I have to do it based on the funds that I have. And that's another thing that I think a lot of people in the West who want to do business, they have this big, massive dream of how to do business, right? But their dreams are based on the money that they get from the diaspora. I never wanted to base my dream or desire to do business or to have anything based on our brothers and sisters' finances or their money, right? Yeah, I have a GoFundMe, and if you want to donate, if you want to bless me, barack me, if you want to contribute to what I'm doing, then that's why I have my GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe for a land and building project that I created it in 21. When I created the business, I just created the GoFundMe because I knew that eventually I wanted to lease the land under the business and do business on the land, because when you have a company here, you have to have a business address. So instead of me having to use my rental address all the time, I can go ahead and buy or lease land, and that would be the business address, and then I can do other businesses. But farming is something that my heart's desire is to do that more and more, because it's not just for me, it's to help others, right? It's to help other diaspora that might want to do the same thing, and they can see what I'm doing, or they may want to contribute. They may want to help me or whatever, but it's a choice that I am deciding to make personally. So you can do the same. This is not just me. It's not for just me. It's for anyone that desires, and they like Tanzania, they love it, they decide they want to stay here long term, and maybe they're not retirement age, but they're like a younger, they're not retired yet. Like me, I'm not quite retired yet. It's still too soon for me. I'm not in the 60s yet. And for that matter, Social Security will probably be not in existence by the time it's time. I got over 10 years left. So yeah, it probably won't even be in existence. So it's not something that I'm expecting. So, but I do have faith in the Most High is my provider, and He's your provider. He's all of our provider. He will sustain you, especially if the desire that you have was to come to whatever African country you decide to come to, and he had put that desire in your heart like he did me. So he's been providing, he's been showing me, he's been directing me, he's been giving me discernment to decide if you have to discern between the wolf and the sheep, right? You have to see if this person is really legit and they're honest about this, selling this to you, or if this person is pulling your leg, So you have that discernment to, pray about, to seek the face of the Father in your directions, in terms of business, in terms of leasing land under your business and stuff like that. But you have to educate yourself as well. So we are here as one resource for you to do research, to see our video, but not put all your hope and trust in what we say. Question everything, do other research, watch other YouTubers, in addition to seek out and find out the laws of the land and the laws of land leasing in any African country as a foreigner, of how to do it correctly. Not allowing others to change the way they do business here and put it in their own way that they want to do it. You can't do that. That's considered scamming. So you have to find out how the laws are set up for you as a foreigner. And I've said it from the very beginning since doing videos that as a foreigner, if you want to reside long term in any African country, unless you're retired, you get retirement, then you go ahead and try to get a permit under your retirement. But if you are not, you have to be an investor in that country, and that's pretty much specific for Tanzania. But a lot of people are doing that, even in Ghana. They're investing. Even in Kenya, they're investing. They're buying land. They're buying homes. They're investing. Even in Tanzania, as a foreigner, you have to do a business first. And then you can lease your land. You can lease, you can do other things. But farming is a big, big thing that we should be all focused on. Because first of all, it's in the Bible too. And so we should be trying to cultivate the land for the feet so we can eat. It's for food, it's for sustainability. So that is the main focus that all of us should be driving towards. And I have actually changed my mindset even in the last couple of months and years. So I've been having more of a desire to do farming. Not that I know how to do it, but I have a little change that I can maybe pay a local to help me to do it, to help cultivate. And then you have connections. You have brothers and sisters that's already doing it. You have Jamaican African Travels, they're doing it. You have the brother in Morogoro, he has an Ecovillage, he's doing it. You can get advice from people who are actually doing it. And it's just cultivating a desire in me to want to do farming, because I don't have a lot, but with the little I have, I can buy a little piece, at least a little piece of land under the business, and I could do business, I could do tourism, I can do consultations, I can have a little farm. It doesn't have to be a big, massive commercial project. It could be a small one. I can have, organic fruits and vegetables, and I can get a few animals. So you could do farming even on a small scale. It doesn't have to be this massive project that you don't have the money yourself and you need funds from people outside of you. You need funds from people in the West to finance your dream, or finance your farm, or finance your eco-village, or whatever. Your dream should be based on your pocket and what you have. Even if it's small, it's kidogo, tiny. You can work your way up and you can build it to bigger. Once you start getting it, it starts moving and growing and stuff. So you might have to start off small. That's always my motto, and that's what I've been doing. 5 years here, and I still am deciding something new. You think, it takes time, because sometimes you have to be in that country and live there and just move around and see, and then inside of you start feeling that desire or that drive or that love for a certain thing that maybe you didn't have at the beginning. For me, it was just all about business. I want to do business. But now it's starting to be more like, because I've been doing business and my company has been in existence for like 3 or 4 years now. So 3 years now. Yeah, 4 years, since 21. And so now I'm comfortable in it. I've been doing it. I know kind of how to manage, with it. And it's not only online, it's other things that I'm doing, just doing business here in this country and how they do it. I'm learning that, and now the next step is to incorporate the leasing of land. If I want to do leasing out, doing like leasing to people under the land, under the business, that's another. So it's different ideas that are coming to me, in this whole process. So that's what happens when you come here. So you don't have to rush. You don't have to feel like you have to rush and just do everything. Just at least set the business up first, and then you can have your ideas after you travel in different areas to see what area you want to be in, what you want to do business in. You might think like me. I'm thinking, just this certain type of business, but now I'm thinking farming now. So that's something I'm seeing others do it, and I'm like, I think I want to do that too. You know what I mean? So I'm getting ideas from others who are actually doing it. You can do the same thing. It's not impossible. Yes, there are obstacles that you might, encounter, but that's why you consult or you connect with people that are actually doing what you want to do. So not people who are just talking online, talking, but people are actually doing it. That's why I've been doing videos showing you people who are doing it. Jamaican African Travels. If you look back on my videos, they have a shamba, a farm. They're doing it. We have the brother and sister, Jongintaba Ecovillage. That's in Moragora. They're actually doing it. There are people actually doing it that you can consult with, that you can talk to, that they will give you advice, that you can go visit when you come. So these are things that I have been basically sharing instead of all this talking online, talking. I want you to see some things. And so I decided to take some visits to different eco-villages and farms just to, for you to share with you as well as for me. And it's given me a desire now to want to do farming, maybe on a small scale. I've always wanted to do like organic gardening, growing little fruit and vegetables, but now I want to do small scale farming. So it's doable, family. It's doable. It's possible, family. It's possible. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video and just kind of give you an update because I haven't done one in a while, and I don't want you to think that like where is she? I'm not as doing videos as much because all this talking. I wanted to show and showing you more of the actual work that's being done here, of the actual people who are doing things, big things here in Tanzania, and they come from the West, so they are, considered foreigners, but they're doing big things. They're partnering with locals, and they're making their dreams come true. You can do the same thing, so don't feel like, because this YouTuber or that YouTuber, business didn't work for them, or their situations didn't work out for them. That is them. That's them. Is they have things that they dealt with. Maybe their decision making, or maybe basing their dreams on other people's finances. That's a big no in any country, any foreign country that you want to go to. If you want to relocate from the West, in any America, UK, Jamaica, wherever, if you want to relocate and come to the continent or any country, you can't base what you're doing or what you want to do on other people's finances. It has to be based on what you have right now. Even if it's very little, you can work your way up to bigger, larger projects based on your finances. You can't base your dream and your projects on somebody else's money, family. That may not always work out because it's based on how many people give you money. And then it's disappointing when you have dreams and they want to fund your dreams. They want to invest in your dreams, and then your dreams fall apart and your dreams don't work out because you didn't do the due diligence in finding out how in these certain foreign countries how business is done. You have to figure out how business is done before you try to do some massive project that you expect people to finance or fund for you, and you haven't done your due diligence to understand how business is done here and if it's going to work or not. So yeah. So don't do stuff like that. Base your desire to do business or to lease land or whatever in any country on the finances that you actually have, and whether someone invests in your project or not, donates to your Gofundme or not, that won't make or break you. That won't stop you from pursuing your dream, pursuing your desire. You know, because the Most High is going to provide for you if He's called you to do these certain things. If He's the uncreated creator, if He gave you that desire and that hunger and thirst to be in Africa, come back to the motherland and do invest or do things to help others or whatever. He's going to make sure that you have everything that you need, the finances. Like for me, I never, and I'll end it after this, but for me, I never based me being here on YouTube. It was just something that I decided to do and share my journey when I left the West back in 2020. And I wanted to document, I wanted to start sharing like what I did. So I showed myself at the airport, leaving America, coming here, staying in that first, hotel I stayed in when I got to the, like I showed everything because I wanted to, basically, it's like a diary for me. I want to document my experience being here and coming here, leaving the West and even now. So I'm not monetized, because they keep saying that my content is harmful. So it is what it is, but I never based getting money from YouTube on living here. I just thought that if I did get monetized, then that would be helpful, and it would help me in the desire that I want to in my land project. In addition to the GoFundMe, like I haven't gotten a whole lot on my GoFundMe, but it's been up since 2021. So if anyone wants to donate, I usually share the link. Sometimes I forget to. So if you go back through some of my videos, you'll see the link to my GoFundMe. It's for my land and building project. But that's been up since 21, since I created the company, because I knew it was my desire, right, to lease land under the business and do like a project, whether it was doing rentals or whether it was having like an organic garden or farm or organic garden. And the farm wasn't in my mind, but now I'm gearing more towards farming because they have plenty of land set aside in a lot of these African countries for investors who want to do farming. And it doesn't have to be a commercial. It can be a small farm. It can be a small business, So there is plenty for you, but you have to do it the right way. You have to set up a company, right? So do it the right way. And so, so I was thinking, if I get monetized on YouTube, that's just money that would contribute to my projects, right? So I'm not monetized yet, and I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. They keep denying me. So I'm still moving on because the channel is still helping me to reach people. The channel is still helping me to get clients because I have gotten thousands of clients I have not even counted through YouTube to consult with me that have actually moved to Tanzania, that have actually set up businesses, that have actually doing land projects. Like I have people that I have helped to come. Some have left, but some have stayed. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, I just want to do this video and share with you today because it's been a little bit since I've done a sit-down video with you. And now, when I said I was going to start trying to do videos outside, I have kind of like the equipment that I need to, do the video. Now it's rainy season, so I will be doing videos back in here until rainy season has passed because it's like really, it's a lot of overcast days, a little cloudy, and not as sunny, and I don't want to get caught sitting outside doing a video and it starts raining. It's unpredictable. During rainy season, you don't know when it's going to rain. So for now, until rainy season has passed, I'll be doing videos inside. And then when when rainy season is over, I'll start doing them outside again. And so, I just wanted to share this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up. Stay tuned. I'll do another video in the next couple of days. Don't forget to check out... let me tell you guys, I have 2 backup channels, y'all. I have one called Diaspora Connect LLC, and I have one called Starting Over at 50 Life in Africa. So on the Starting Over at 50 Life, that's more personal channel where I talk about more my personal experience in relationships, my personal experience with abuses, my family, maybe some family. I haven't done any really, but like some family relationship issues that I've had in the past, and also spiritual encounters that I've had, that I've experienced, because I've experienced a lot of spiritual encounters, I would say, spiritual encounters in my life, and I share a lot of those over there. I'm trying to keep this channel more to business, more to visiting Tanzania, relocating, doing business, and more to sharing our brothers and sisters from the diaspora who have businesses. So I'm trying to focus more on businesses and stuff like that here. But on the other channel, it's more personal, like the more personal experiences with my spiritual experiences, some of demonic spiritual, some of good spiritual, some of wicked, just all kind of spiritual dynamics. I'm a very spiritual person, and all my life I've noticed that I've been that way. I've been able to sense spirits, good and evil. I've had encounters, like all kind of spiritual encounters, and a lot here in Africa. Y'all know Africa's a very spiritual place, and so even though America is too, but it's different. It's different. It's a different dynamic because Africa is the motherland, and it's a lot that goes on here. So I've experienced a lot since being here, and I've grown a lot. I've changed a lot since being here. So my life it's like I'm a different person from how I was when I lived in the West. And so yeah, but I wanted to do that. So I have 2 backup channels. So also I wanted to also say this: the Jongintaba Ecovillage. The recent visit that I shared, I put music to both, and then so on my backup channel I have Diaspora Connect LLC. That's my other channel. This is Diaspora Connect Tanzania. The other one is Diaspora Connect LLC, and on that channel I put the Jongintaba Ecovillage visit without music, because a lot of people want to hear what our brother has to say. He's a professor, he's a teacher, and he's very eloquent. He speaks perfect English, very eloquent. So I put the video on that channel without music. On this channel, I put music, so you can't really hear what he has to say. And I guess this is for people that just want to see the Eco Village. And so I'm starting to do that. I'll put the one with the music on this channel and the one without the music on that channel. So if you want to hear what's being said. So yeah, and on this channel also, the first visit to the Jongintaba Eco Village that I had, I put both. I put the one with the music and the one without the music on this channel when I first went. This is my 3rd visit to the Eco Village, and the second visit I didn't record, but this one recently I recorded. So sometimes I record if he's saying something different and we're going to a different area, because his land is so huge, it's vast, and so this most recent visit, we went on the other side that I didn't get to see the first visit. So I recorded this second time on the other side of the Jongintaba Eco Village. So, but yeah, anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want a consultation, email me diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, and I'll put all the information in the description box for you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next live video. And so forth. Thank you so much for tuning in, and shalom, salama, peace, family. See you guys in the next one.